What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talking about, which is LeBron James asking himself this question: is it over in L.A.? The problem is the question is being answered aloud by Ramona Shelburne, Brian Windhorst, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. Everybody in the basketball community is chiming in on this conversation. We're going to take a deeper dive into it and show you why the Lakers are moving on from LeBron James and how he has to deal with it, and talk about that athlete ego and how it affects you in moments like this. So deep dive is going to happen, but before we do all that, make sure to support this channel, subscribe to it. Make sure you go to projecttransition.org and just leave your email. Be a volunteer, be a part of our global giving community. If you want to do more, donate. If you want to do the most and have the greatest impact with these kids through our mentorship programs, our skills camps, you can become a gym member, giver every month. Stephen Harper's one, and Stephen Harper also has this book autographed along with the playing card, and you'll get invited to exclusive events and amazing prizes as well. Now, let's dive into this, man. This is, man, all good things come to an end. All great things as well, as LeBron James, at worst, is the second best player ever to play basketball. Well, here's the signs. All signs point to the Lakers wanting to move on from LeBron James by the spring of 2026, per Ramona Shelburne and Brian Windhorst. Quote, the Lakers had already made their statement in not offering James a contract beyond this season. It was abundantly clear that the 21-time All-Stars, 21 times, goddamn, as the face of the Lakers, had, for the first time, a planned end date, even if James's record-setting NBA career did not yet. Y'all catch that? Basically, they saying, look, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here, right? You ain't got to retire, but no longer a Laker. Whether the 25-26 season is to be James's final season in the NBA is up to him. But if he wanted the kind of Hollywood ending that only the Lakers can give legends of the game, the release date was set. Spring 2026. Luka in, LeBron out. Damn. Man, wait till I talk to y'all about the athlete ego. It's gangster. But LeBron James, they talking. I hope you're listening.
The Lakers are spot on. Mm-hmm. They are spot on. This is not you can't live in the past when it comes to sports. You know, you fall in love with people or the Lakers did it with Kobe. Mistake. You can say whatever the last 5, 6 years with Kobe, a mistake.
All bad.
Too much money, nobody wanted to play with it. You remember what it was? They couldn't make the playoff. It was not good because they wanted to take care of Kobe and be loyal and all that kind of stuff. And you got to be careful with that. In this case, the Lakers have done everything. LeBron's going to be 41. Like, seriously. You got a 25-year-old star that you traded for, right? Mm-hmm. That's who you have to center around the team. The team was just sold.
Yeah, the craziest thing is everyone could be listening to this saying, duh, but then emotions get involved. Just like our conversation. Some things are just so obvious, but then there's a duh, and then you have to respond to that emotionally. And a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people don't have the emotional intelligence to just say, hey, let me stick to the logic of this moment because they care about it. It's one of the weirdest dynamics in this world. The things you love is the things you take care of, but you actually disable it by taking care of it instead of letting it take care of itself. LeBron is 41, dog. Look, you know how much I love LeBron James and his greatness on and off the court, but at the same time, dog, 41 is 41. New England went through this with Tom Brady. Can't keep betting on you, man. And then Tom Brady said, all right, you the fool. Go to Tampa Bay and win one. Well, LeBron, you might have to do the same damn thing.
If you're the Dodgers, you living in the past? I mean, the Lakers?
You're half right.
Right? Half right, because the Dodgers have moved across the street. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see this as being disrespectful or not. You know, when he was there, they paid him. They gave him the extension before. You know, they've done everything. He wanted more players. He went and they got him AD. Traded all the young players, right, to go get AD for him. That worked out. They won a championship. Mm-hmm. They get Luka for him. Okay, wow. You know what I mean? But you can't string this along. An extension? No. Could be 41. This is the right move by the Lakers.
This is going to be the first time LeBron is going to have to deal with something different, and that is the first time not being courted, the fourth time not being wanted, the first time that he is in a position where he's second fiddle. And since he was probably, 13 years old, he's probably been that guy. Now, his disposition, especially early on, was to be more of a collaborative guy, bring the team on, high fives with everybody. But he always knew subconsciously it all revolved around him. And this is the first time, Rob, it happens. You know, and people do that in life. When it ain't all about you, if you're an only child, and all of a sudden you got a sibling, what you mean? Well, I don't get this. What do you mean? I got to share. I got to do this. And I think that's what he's going through.
Let me go back to that one more time. I mean, they were dropping jewels even though they were just obvious, right? Rob Parker be looking like he got hot sauce on everything he eat. He's just an uncle. I love Rob Parker. All right, y'all, let's get it. Shout out to my boy Kelvin. Let's get into this because what they said really was, look, become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Lakers have learned from their own mistakes. And it's crazy to put mistake in the same word as Kobe Bryant in the same sentence. But at the same time, you got to do it because if you really want to go here, hey, let's talk about my second brain gave me a comprehensive look of Kobe's last years, and what had happened was 2009, we know what happened. They won the finals. 2010, 11, they lost in the Western semis. So they won the year before this. They won this year. Then they lost in the Western semis. Lost in the semis. You see we going backwards because now we lost in the first round. Let's look at these injuries, 2010, 2011. Sprained left ankle, knee procedure, all right? Then the next year, shin injury. We're losing in the semis. Sidelined them in April, the most important month of the regular season. 2012, 2013, left Achilles, ankle sprain earlier. The Achilles always, it's a calf or ankle, always compromising that Achilles, trust me. Look at these records. We went from champ the year before it. Second in the West, 57, 41, 45. Third in the West. West is getting gangster now. You get more wins and still worse in the West. Seventh in the West, okay? 2014, torn Achilles, missed the playoffs. Nope. All right. So look at that. That's crazy. No playoffs. Then, 2015, general soreness, knee just bothering him. 21 wins. Golly. This is when I was covering the Lakers, so all y'all say I'm a Kobe hater. I started working there 2010, 2011, right here. Look at here, right here. No championship, even though, I ain't stupid. I know they won, but this is when I get the Lakers. Lost in the Western semis, lost in the semis, lost in the first round. No playoffs. No playoffs. His knee is sore. His Achilles is gone. No playoffs. Multiple injuries. Body in decline. Retired. Okay? Now, no playoffs. 17 wins. And he retires. 26 wins. 35. 37. No playoffs. No playoffs. Let's sign LeBron James. 2019 season, 2020. Dude's a beast. He took a 37-win team, no playoff team, to 52 wins and a championship. Any questions? Goat. Let me stop. Just rounding y'all up. 2021 onward, we know it's a mixed bag of all that stuff. But point being, why LeBron James is being asked to retire, being asked to leave the Lakers, you see this? Right here, right now, this 2013 Kobe to retired Kobe. 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons of And we ain't going through that again, which included a 2-year, $50 million deal at the time, which was a grip. Now these cats are making 50 and like 3/4 of the season. That ain't enough. Let me talk about it. So I talked about Kobe. The new ownership is pretty obvious. You get a new sheriff in town, they always want to put their fingerprint on a franchise some way, somehow. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple. We're going to be the new guard that gets rid of the old ways, which includes your old leader, LeBron James. LeBron's making it easy for him because he's 41. This is a birth certificate conversation. Simple as that. You know, if he was doing the same production at 25, Luka got to move over. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But let me talk about the ego because I teased that earlier. Because there's a couple things that always retires a player. Because if you notice, you can see a guy in retirement and be like, he can still play. People come up to me sometimes and say that. And even when I was 32, 33, when I did retire, I knew I could have still played. I was still getting phone calls. I still wasn't good enough shape, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't that good to me. My best football was behind me, not in front of me. So I was like, I'm good. But most guys are thinking that way. Like some guys, obviously, they can't get another opportunity, so they have to retire. But I'm talking about the guys like a LeBron James who doesn't have to retire. And he's way more than me. But let me tell you about that ego that we all share. Because we've all, no matter who you are, if you made it to the league, oh, trust me, they were loving you somewhere. College, high school, somewhere you went, they were all in love with you. If you were from a small town and you made it to the league, you'll have a parade. And that could be a 7th round draft choice. It actually happened to me, my boy in the Buffalo Bills. 7th rounder had a parade at his home. So point being, we all been stroked in terms of our egos. But the thing that retires us is either A, we can't imagine going forward and going through that process again. Like, damn, I can't do another camp, dog. I can't go through another year of practices, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If this is football or basketball, I can't do another year of that travel, 41 dates all away from home, which means weeks and weeks away from home, months and months away from home if you add it up. Nah, I can't do it. Whatever the process is. You get overwhelmed because in life, when you stop thinking about why you're doing something and you start thinking about what you need to do, that's called being overwhelmed. Think about it. Any goal, any dream you have, stop thinking about what and think about why. You'll get through it much easier. You go to class and got to work out and you think about what you got to do in that class, that hour going to be hell. But if you think about why you there, so I could get lean, get this 6-pack back, you know what I'm saying, get in shape. My doctor said I need to do it. I got to get a better heart rate. You fine. You'll get through it. So LeBron, like everybody else, is thinking about what they got to go through that process instead of why. And the thing is the ego. It's not just the process, it's the ego. For me, it was simple. They weren't laughing at my jokes the same because you ain't the man. You used to be the man. Now you just my man. You know the difference? They looking at you to do some stuff that they would never have ever suggested to you before, whether it's the team or whether it's your teammates. Hey, Wiley, can you give me that? Fool, you're supposed to go get me stuff. And you used to just a few years ago, right? Carrying helmets. I remember one time somebody left the helmet. It was like, why do you get my helmet? And I know this is little things, but it's big things to a big dog. And it was just crazy. Like all the stuff switches and shifts. Just like the pretty girl. The pretty girl, she can't go nowhere. Go to the grocery store. She's just trying to get some hot dogs. Oh, God. Dude's walking up to her like, I got some hot dogs. But when she ain't that fine no more for whatever reason, people walk by her. You don't believe me? Talk to your homegirls. It's real talk. Same thing with an athlete, right? Cats walk right by you. Remember, coach used to always say, we need to win today. I'm telling you, all you guys out there, I need you to go get it. All of y'all. But he looking dead at you. He looking at Wiley. He looking at LeBron. He looking at whoever that is. He ain't, when he say we, he mean you. Watch your kids right now. If your kid's good in sports, I don't care what level, watch coach. He was like, all right, today, bring it in. He look like this, bring it in. Okay, we all need to go get this thing. He looking dead at your son. We need you. LeBron ain't in that position no more because coach doing this. Yeah, I need all of you guys. We need you to go get it, okay? Luka, LeBron. He used to say LeBron, Luka. Ah, that shit would make you say, peace. Give up $50 million and say, fuck that shit. Nah, I don't know about that 50-something million. But, hey, it's all relative. When you got billions, 50 million, man, you making if you got $1 billion and you making 5% dividend interest kickoff. You making $50 million before you even do anything without even touching the principal. So if LeBron got $1 billion and they offering him $50 million, what, 52? He like, man, I can make that without doing nothing. Damn. That's all I wanted you guys to understand, the dynamics at play. So that's hydration situation at work. Well, so you know what we do on this show, boy, to show some love. We flow, boy. But before we flow, we always show love to you guys first. So got to check your finances. How your money doing? I mean, none of our money is doing as well as LeBron's. Let's just say that, right? But at the same time, you ain't got to be in debt. Are you in debt? If you are, you got to go to my team and monitor debt resolution. That's your financial wellness solution. So please check the link in the description. Yeah, can I speak? It has all the information, right? That's your financial wellness prescription. Ashley did it. She's a single mom, and she was in debt this year. She called up Team Monitor Debt Resolution. Hello? And now she's debt-free. A lot of you guys are calling in the thousands. Continue to call. Continue to try and get a resolution, okay? Whether it's medical debt, credit card debt, student loan debt, personal debt. Man, I'm trying to go see these Lakers before LeBron retires or leaves them. Debt, whatever that is, make sure you do it, okay? All right, and then always leave your email at projecttransition.org or donation or give the most by becoming a gym member, a giver every month, and you will be the one who has the most impact and a winner of one of these books potentially, right? Stephen Harper is. Stephen Harper got that book sent to his crib. You're next. All right, now let's get into this rap. You know what we do on this show, boy. About to do that one. Y'all know the beats by now based on the video? No, you don't? Okay, whatever. We flow, boy! Oh, LeBron getting the pretty? Lucky Bron. Damn. They treating Bron bad. Second fiddle. And Staples, that ain't right. Bron, still the king, but the crown looking loose. Luka in the whip now, driving with that juice. Second fiddle in LA. It sting a bit, but they learn from Kobe. Now they moving a little quick. Ooh, LeBron in that locker, flex them rings, but the young boy Luka out here doing king things. No more waiting like they did for Bean. They ain't letting 24 turn into a dream to fiend the scheme. Bron, I bought y'all a chip. Respect, old man. Now go take a trip. You still got game, still smarter than most, but Luka serving magic with a Euro step toast. LeBron in the mirror talking his fade. Man, they love me unless I get paid. Genie bust code, business is biz. Now watch how Luka lives. It's pain in the chest, truth in the air. You can't stop time with a logo stare. Even Rich Paul can't negotiate the clock. They making sure LA don't miss the next rock. Bron still the king, but the crowd yelling, cool hand. Luka with the lights got the whole damn band. Second fiddle, Staples, man, burn like heat. Lakers ain't repeating them, Kobe. Respect them beats. They watched 8 turn to 24, no help in the end. We ain't doing that again. Nah, bench stretching while Luka's on the floor. Bron got that wisdom, but Luka's the more. Damn. Kind of messed up what they're going to do to my dog. Pour out a little liquor. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so